Their team fight's kind of lackluster right now, which is maybe where that kind of option. Whoa, what is this?
All right. So this is
MC's Gyro, I guess.
He's been dominating middle in CIS now. I mean, it felt like, for a while he was just destroying Dendy during a lot of these qualifiers. Obviously, both of them are here now, but...
Oh, bottom lane, first blood potential. Nangrata trying to walk away on that Beastmaster. In fact, maybe going for the turn. Okay, he's going to be sent back in the end, so no first blood just yet. Miracle running down the Wilding Ripper, and he'll just take over the Centaur, actually. Will no fear to make sure they don't get the bounty. Also going to pick up that bounty room, but it might come at a cost. Going to go for the TP, but Kuroki is there with the Fire Blast on. Great Centaur hit, though. The Wild Axe's coming through the Spirit Lens, though, will finish the job, and Miracle gets credit. Hell of an effort, though, by no fear to get away, but ultimately, it's all for naught.
But then you look, Chen AA, not the best scaling supports. AA, obviously good, but...
Chen really likes to be active early on, goes without saying, using those creeps. Again, has that Centaur as mentioned. Nangrata, bottom lane, by the way. Kuroki's in the face, obviously more tankier support, but not that tanky. Ends up falling Nangrata, however. One more attack needed. Doppelganger 4 and Miracle will get that final auto attack off and successfully secure the kill on a Beastmaster. So they lose the Ogre, but they get a kill for the Phantom Lancer on the Beastmaster.
FlytoMoon wants to take this Liquid, obviously. With PL, Lone Druid, you want to farm.
You want to farm, you want to delay, you want to take this late game.
You got an Ogre, you got Bloodlust. You got Bloodlust and 3 cores that take advantage of it.
Well, Chilling Touch, the Chilly Fingers, top lane, Mind Control, a couple more auto attacks, that should do it. You always want to fly, gets credit for the kill, but he really just couldn't do a damn thing at that point.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen as much A. We saw one picked earlier as well. He has been nerfed, but not like to the extreme of some of these other heroes. Obviously, once BKBs come up, doesn't feel as good, but that's still a little bit away.
Yeah, it's interesting you mentioned because, yeah, we were doing breakfast or / lunch earlier today, and I do remember you saying that, actually. One of the earlier series, the first time I want to say we personally had seen him, but yeah, Beastmaster going down bottom lane, meanwhile, just simply run at him, and Chen a little bit too far away to assist at that point. So you could tell that Miracle, again, the CS-wise, they even lose the tower right there. He denies it, but that's still a dead tower at 8 minutes in. I feel like that's pretty good for FlytoMoon. Mind Control top lane, call down, trying to zone them away. Sadly not falling for it, though. The Cold Feet procs, one more auto attack. Now Mind Control is still alive. Finally goes down, but at what cost now for Silent? Always want to fly. He's definitely dead, most likely. Kuroki will finish him off with the auto attack. At least Lifestealer walks it off and picks up a bounty rune on the way out. Always want to fly. He'll soak up some experience, as will GH on the other side. So the new Ancient Apparition versus Earthshaker middle lane now taking place.
And look at this. This is Nangrata playing it a lot like, well, pardon me, GH goes down, but he's playing it a lot like we saw General playing yesterday. He gets a lot of farm, but what can he do with the farm is going to be the big thing.
That absolutely is. Iceberg also looking to live right here. Win run. He's putting the auto attacks in, but Mind Control just sitting in the face with the Rocket Barrage, as well as Kuroki and a creep wave even coming. Could not man up enough, and Mind Control manages to walk it off in the end.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised. I thought if he's going to do this kind of, push into the waves and then go farm the jungle, Yasha might be a little bit better, obviously. A little more costly now, but
okay.
Still, Diffusal will help him fight early.
That was Ogre. Almost died in the top lane, but back to the middle lane. Matama, man, the burst damage. Oh my god. That Ice Vortex, the shot right there. GH, he's also in some trouble. Gonna keep juking around the trees, though. Miracle now looking for the turn plane. Iceberg, and Iceberg trying to man up once again. Having to run away with that win run. The evasion, is it gonna be enough? Oh, she gets sent back. What a save right there from Nangrata, or No Fear, excuse me, playing the Chen. And he is also still in a bad spot. GH just out of range with a fissure, however. I don't think he's getting out of here, though. So he will die, but the send back initially.
Look at the space, too. Huge. Like, there's just two cores. There's 2 cores chasing him.
Don't tell me he's going to kill GH now. That would be insane. Okay, that Muggle's going to split, and he'll have 2 more.
Yeah, but he does have the stick, luckily.
Okay.
But he's going to be there to make space, I think, for the PL now. I think that's what Gyro and Lone Druid are going to be there for. Make space for Miracle.
Top lane. And run in. Doesn't have an infest to use, but trying to get that open wounds off at least. But again, the bear doing his part. The Ice Blast, don't think it connects necessarily, but got the open wounds off. The fear on Nangrata, it's just not going to matter, however. They got the right angle, and obviously Matama Man was not expecting that. We see Silent still just running around. He's literally in the Radiant jungle trying to find something.
Yep.
And that something is a hero, and that something could be Earthshaker down here. Maybe Mind Control. As well, the Hawks scouting out. They will find GH. The Ice Blast not going to really connect. GH going for the TP, the Primal Roar. Yes, he gets it off. And that'll be an easy kill for Silent in the end. Mind Control, he's just going to farm the creep wave with a call down. And I'm guessing looking to TP out.
Yep, he wants to finish off the creep wave first. Won't get the siege unit, but now I think there's greed. Yeah, might punish him. Willie the net.
Oh, the vision kicks in, and down goes Mind Control. Yeah, he got a little too greedy right there. That took forever. Items for the Radiant team. Blink just finished on Earthshaker, as shown there. You got the Manta style just Look at this guy. This Observer, you're fantastic.
But Roche will go down before they can rotate over, unfortunately, so they need to get it, though.
Slam late. Iceberg does pick up the Aegis, but Iceberg is low. GH will go down quickly. He did force a BKB out, but GH trying for the big ninja play a little too late, however.
I think that was a smart play because they left the Aegis on the ground for like, I don't think this time it was a bait. Maybe it was, though, but he left it for like 3-4 seconds. He's like, well, there's no one going to pick it up. I'm just going to go for it. And unfortunately, it fails, but hey, miracle.
They proc the Aegis right away. That's a very cute Aegis use. Now, will it be big for FlytoMoon? They only kill Ogre Magic so far. If they get more out of this, however, Primal Roar on a Gyrocopter. Matama Man sitting nearby. Great Savage Roar. Going to keep his teammate alive for now, but Iceberg running in. Nope, decides to fall back. Buyback from Ogre. And in the back lands Miracle. He throws out the Spirit Lance. Iceberg turning his attention. It seems like he just wants to run the double, the triple multicast with a Fire Blast. Down goes Wind Ranger. Silence out of here. And a great turn for Team Liquid. Again, they got the Aegis use. She dies shortly after as well. No Fear. He's going to send back Silent. Be a distraction here. But now No Fear. He is going to get caught, so he's dead too. That just completely turned. So GH, he whiffed initially, but the long con, it worked out pretty well. It's whatever he gets.
Granite Golem's always good. I think you just pick up one of those to drag into split push lanes, and then Chen's point, late game, you just go and push with your creeps, right? Because you can always bring him back to you whenever you want.
They're going for Gyro top lane. TP's coming in, though. That lone Druid Mind Control looks like he is dead. He got the fail off, though. Now turn potential. GH is running in. Blink Dagger is going to be coming off cooldown 6 seconds. Nangrata, he'll be the sacrificial land. Trying to save time for his life stealer.
Matamba almost died to book 3 right there.
Did he?
He finished it off and he had like 200 HP.
He did, wow.
Yikes.
Nangrata, he's been so patient. Obviously, the positioning of Liquid's fantastic. They know that, you know, Mind Control, if they jump on him, they can react so well here, so.
You know, Liquid has, like, they have an idea where they're at. Why is no one pushing in bottom right now? Not even the Chen creeps. Why is no one top? Like, how is Liquid? There they go.
Wow, they're going in. The Echo Slam in response, though. The Ice Blast coming through. They're going to get the pick on a Phantom Lance right off the bat. Mind Control goes down as well, so far looking pretty good for FlytoMoon. They do lose Nangrata, playing that Beast Smash in the back lines. It looks like Lone Druid's getting low, actually. The Cold Feet proc, he goes down, no buyback. Him and Phantom Lance here do not have a buyback. They use it on Gyrocopter, but this is a big opening for FlytoMoon. Well, with the Ancient Army on top of that, so the timing is going to end up working out pretty damn well for the Chen and the pick up that axe. GH, open wounds. He's fine, though. Silent doesn't want to dive too deep. Get no Aegis or anything like that.
Yep, and this is, sorry, it's only 30 minutes in the game. It feels like it's a longer game, right? You have the 3 cores, Miracles so farmed, but as Kyle said, if this draft works out and they win the early game, they could just steamroll over, and guess what? They are driving the steamroller right now.
And you see that axe coming into play big time for the Wind Ranger. As far as sieging goes, she will tear through those buildings with that focus fire, and that's an easy second Rax on top of that, and they're going to fall back now. They
do more than that.
This event, and they've been qualifying for a couple on top of that, including this one. This is definitely a very serious team out of the CIS region that we really need to start paying more and more attention to if we haven't already. Anyways, No Fear might get run down here. Looks like very possible. I mean, he's living. He's still alive, in fact, so a little surprised by that, but finally.
That's Solar Crest versus the Illusions. He's just evading so much damage, but will go down.
Finally goes down. And Roshan is up. They know that on Liquid side, at least. I'm sure both sides now.
They have vision. Yeah, they have vision of Grata.
Whoa. Yo, Grata goes in. Actually, the burst on GH. They will lose Earthshaker off the bat. Santho, he pops a Rage. He's on the run. And killing GH is good, but those cores all still alive on Liquid.
They did not know the life stealer was inside of him because they had vision. They ran for him, and now? Yo.
They're going to go for him at the Shrine. Obviously, no Shrine to use, but Iceberg just sitting there. A turret in the Miracle. Miracle's going down. The power shot not even needed. The final auto attack, Godlike Strike for Lifestealer. That Radiance Burn is real. Killing spree also for Iceberg. And Mind Control having to blink out. At least he'll live. But Liquid definitely overstepping their boundaries. It's not often we say that, but FlytoMoon capitalizes, and now they're no doubt going to go for Roshan themselves.
Yep. The double siege unit plus Golem and Dragon, they might just straight up try to push top lane in now because it's already pushed in their favor. They could just try to end the game here if they really want.
That Chrysalis on Wind Ranger. Going to go Daedalus on top of that. But at least going to kill the tower. Daedalus delivered.
Full Daedalus. Wow.
You see Nangrata. He's positioned to counter-initiate or find the jump himself if need be. As the Rax melting away. There's that focus fire. Going to be stunned up, though. Iceberg.
Still hitting it.
Yeah, Iceberg is the one with the Aegis. So he knows he's in a bad spot, but worst case, he's going to resurrect. They're going into a liquid side. They know they need to. There's the Hand of God coming out for No Fear, No Fear. Tanking up that damage. It may end up going down, but actually Miracle going to be locked down himself as Iceberg. The turret damage once again happening. Focus fire on top of him. GH running in. Looking up his teammate. The Echo Slam at a distance, though. They lose the Ancient Apparition. Iceberg turns around with the power shot. Gets the kill on a GH. Also Silent. He's still holding his ground. Miracle, that Radiance Burn kicking in the open wounds. Nice. He'll run away. Nice Phantom Rush over to the creep, actually. Miracle's still alive, but they get another pick in the backlines on Matama Man, who has a buyback, and he'll use it right there. Great surviving by Miracle, by the way. Now Iceberg, win run, a couple of seconds. He's going to be able to get it off, and he'll be fine for now as a result as well. They lose Ancient Apparition again.
No, but he kills him. It's a 1-for-1 trade, and they're great with that. They trade off each other. Always want to fly. Yeah, the good game. Always want to fly. Just secured the game with the 1-for-1 trade. Wow. Obviously, it's a best of 3, but that is that's dominating. That's not just like be close back and forth game. I don't think FlytoMoon was ever not in control of that game. Maybe Miracle was pretty farmed, was getting some nice items, but it was all FlytoMoon. Over in that off lane, but right now he's sitting down bottom, which is pretty rare for Chens nowadays. You just dual lane, you send Chen to the off lane. Maybe they want to counteract this Doom possibly early.
Yeah,
we're gonna see, but that's still scary. Look at that Sand King Spearbreaker. That was a lot of armor and damage.
It is obviously a bit of potential stun at least, depending on always want to fly and the procs and whatnot. But Sand King, he's dead. That's going to be first blood going the way of Miracle. Start things out there. Early well play coming out, and Liquid's got to be feeling good about that start, of course. So Silent will send the bear to the left, and he'll run back. Summon a new one, actually, and he's going to go back in and harass some more. So now Night Stalker's at the bottom lane. Maybe not necessarily he wanted to be here, but of course, that courier, yeah. Always want to fly. Wanted to pick it off, but now he's in trouble, actually. The cat's going out. Okay, they did get the courier in the end, but a Spearbreaker will lose his life. But, I mean, sacrificing your life to make sure a courier goes down, I think that's pretty good. I'm a little bit concerned with that Night Stalker, nighttime happening in 5 seconds, so we'll see if that bites him in the ass or not.
Ooh, and a charge coming middle with, as well as this Troll creep. He has to know something's up right now, because they will have the lockdown, but they're going pretty deep, and the Troll won't be here in time, I don't think.
Also a double damage rune nearby. Matama Man, though, he's still in a bit of trouble. Iceberg, how deep are they going? The raise connects, and they guarantee the kill in the end. Well played right there. Kuroki did pick up that double damage rune, but of course got there too late. Night Stalker's running over now. In fact, they're going to go on the Witch Doctor, and the initial hit, the final auto attack from Spearbreaker secures that kill, and Iceberg dealing with GH. Only level 2 Night Stalker, despite it being nighttime. That's 17% back to back. Gets him in a row. Double kill for Iceberg. He obviously does go down to the end to Matama Man, and Matumba's looking for a double kill himself, but Spearbreaker, he'll just charge away and survive. So, I mean, they kill Iceberg, but he did get the 2 kills before that death there.
And that's all, right? You commit 1 TP to save your middle laner, works out, and he doesn't even die. I thought he was just going to cancel it, but I think Lena might have too. Like, he's going to cancel. Why would he TP into me? Whoa, hello.
Good point. Miracle. Centaur Stomp with the neutral creeps assisting even. That Tornado trying to catch up to him. Spearbreaker is charging in. Finally gets in on Grata. Taking that Maledict damage. I always want to fly. No, he turns around the last second. Realizing maybe a little too deep. Going for GH. He gets stunned though by the homing missile before he can even get off an auto attack. Good flying over the ledge from GH. And they take out Spearbreaker. Now Grata probably going to die as well. The Maledict, one last tick in the auto attack from Kuroki. Finishes the job. There's a great turn coming out from Liquid at the top lane, and it could be more, but Matama Man rotating over. He has a Laguna Blade. He is going to use it, and he secures that kill. A 3-for-0. He'll stay nearby for now. Coming up, cooldown in 5 seconds. But yeah, he's still level 3 at 8 minutes in right now. I guess Night Stalker is the same, to be fair. But
it's daytime.
It is back to daytime, yeah.
They're going to dive into the tower. They know nighttime just ended. Unless they want to commit a core up here to save them, they're not going to.
Nice job using that Sade Arrow as well with the nuke. However, the cask bouncing around. Maledict is up on No Fear. He's definitely dead in return. It's just a matter of will they kill. How many will they kill? They do kill the Witch Doctor. That stomp, though, from Mind Control. Going to be happening. Always want to fly charging towards the creep. Going for the kill on GH. They make it happen. Double kill coming out for Spearbreaker by Miracle with that call down on top of the Sandstorm. And they stun out Nangrata from the Sandstorm, trying to go for that kill. Spearbreaker, he's TPing out. Nangrata, is he actually going to live? They don't know where he is. The vision.
What a nice play there.
That.
Lone Druid can just farm the bottom jungle as well as the bottom wave.
Yeah, where is Gyro? He's coming. He's in the jungle for now. Doom is also rotating over. But clearly Liquid doesn't want to just give up this tier 1 by any means. In fact, Kuroki, he'll TP in. There's a net in the backlines on a Doom. Going to keep him away. The flat cannon auto attacks, pushing out the wave. No Fear. Still running. At that level 2 penitence. Has a stick use as well to use, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think, unless Nagrada comes in with a Burrow Strike. The two-man Burrow Strike. Iceberg throwing out some raises. Always want to fly. He's going to put the stun on Doom. No fear will manage to still barely live despite the Rocket Barrage coming out from Miracle. Nagrada with that Epicenter channel. Spear Breaker goes down to the Epicenter. Not doing the most damage. Maybe slowing a little bit. They do kill Witch Doctor as a result, though. And Miracle dodging that raise right there. But the Rocket Barrage not going to be intimidating enough to force him back. GH getting your late. Darkness has been popped. Mind Control. He applies a Doom effect onto Sand King in the meantime. The Laguna Blade on top of him as well. And he does end up falling. Requiem of Soul going off from Shadow Fiend from a distance. Mind Control slowing down just enough once again. That penitence as well with the enhanced damage. No fear. He pops hand and got it the last second. GH one auto attack from Death. Always want to fly. Will charge in and finish the job on him. And Lena, sure, I mean, she did plenty, got to kill herself, but FTM, they just keep running at you. It feels like they have 10 heroes. But Tumba just kind of running on through the Radiant jungle. He actually just ran right past Shadow Fiend, and Shadow Fiend throws out a raise like, holy crap, is that an illusion or what? But doesn't actually catch up to him. Matama Man, though, in the flank now. However, No Fear is going to see that, and here we go now. The Tier 1 tower going down. Lone Druid trying to go in his ulti form. Going to be locked down, however, and Matama Man will finish the job with that Laguna Blade. Iceberg throwing out the Requiem. Remembers that mitigates damage as well as slows even, so wasn't the most effective for damage output, but it's going to help try to keep him alive, and as it does, and yet again, Spear Breaker is there in a sense to kind of sacrifice himself. But killing Lone Druid is definitely a big thing for Liquid, of course.
It's the rain, so you just want to wait for that BKB. And this might be known by Liquid. They want to go for this Tier 2 tower is already at like 300 HP top, and you just see, oh, there's a Lone Druid here. There has to be people behind him, and well, guess what, there is.
Always want to fly. This time he has plenty of reinforcements nearby, and that'll be level 7 for him as they easily take out Night Stalker now. Shadow Fiend. Interesting. Okay, this is awkward. This is really, he got the BKB, but it's in his backpack. Oh no. He gets caught here by the Maldic. Easy kill on Iceberg. They know he's dead for sure. They take him out. They also kill the Sand King. Yeah, that Liquid, I mean, he's again happened to be in the right place, right time, but they just simply caught Shadow Fiend completely unaware.
Yep. They want to go for No Fear. No Fear actually stops on accident right there for like 0.5 seconds. So that 0.5 seconds might be the reason he's going to die. It looks like it will be.
Caskets gets in the range, and there's the Rocket Barrage to finish the job. So Liquid making use of a couple of, you can almost call some maybe mistakes from FlytoMoon. Again, I don't even know if I'd go that far. Like I said earlier, just more the wrong place, wrong time kind of deal. Mask of Madness, by the way, on Lone Druid, he's queued it up at least.
Yeah.
This is a later on Mask of Madness, but
yeah, it is, and they just want to push towers with their 5-manning middle. Liquid's coming from behind. I think FlytoMoon has to know something's up. No one's defending yet, and they were already top lane.
GH already flying in, has vision, no doubt, just going to run in, pops a void, he gets stunned immediately, though, as a result. Doom is applied to Sand King, by the way, so he's completely useless in this fight. Iceberg pops a Requiem, but Miracle, he's already activated the BKB. There's a send-back attempt, or the Hand of God, excuse me, coming out as they kill Spear Breaker, but Miracle's going to fall to the final auto attack from Shadow Fiend. So far, looking pretty good for FTM now. Mind Control, he's sitting on top of No Fear. No Fear still somehow alive, though, despite that offensive earn on him. GH will run away, but they're kiting. That Radiance Burn definitely doing work, however. Kuroki, he may end up falling to even the Entangle proc just in case to secure that kill. So the initiation seems okay from Liquid, getting the Doom up on Sand King and everything, but
he just right-clicked him the entire time. No raises used because he's BKB'd, and now you get a free Roshan.
Well, that's going to be changing.
Well, maybe not free.
You see the Mask of Madness play as you're talking about Mind Control. GH, they're in the area. Roshan. Sand King, though, knows they're there. He's going to be distracted. I think always want to fly a similar story. But they guarantee the Aegis for Iceberg. They might lose Sand King unless Chen has something to say about the Saboteurs. Oh, the send-back coming out. He's going to survive. Chen will die himself. Look at the blade of the backlines as they pick off Lone Druid. So not going as planned for FTM in the long run. Well played by Liquid. They're going to lose Witch Doctor, but very likely could get Iceberg. As they're going to run him down. Big epicenter that one. The 3 minutes down. Iceberg turns around with the race. They get 1 kill on Gyrocopter. He's coming right back up with the Aegis, but Tummy Man out of mana currently. Has to get the hell on out of there. Mind Control. Can he somehow get away? Iceberg, the long range race. Going to miss, unfortunately. And Mind Control looking to TP on out. We'll see if he's able to make that juke, but that stun, the 3-man with the epicenter on top of it, and obviously the Aegis Resurrection. Liquid had to run.
Yep, they only get 1 kill out of that perfect play by Sand King, but it saves your Shadow Fiend is the bigger thing. It looked like after that Aegis they might have died, but well, I lied. Mind Control still here, GH still here.
What is happening? They got 2 more out of that. Liquid thought they were, left somebody behind, but no, 4 heroes there all of a sudden.
Yep.
Can definitely prove to be one of those, not only for him items, but, Blight of the Gyro, whoever needs it, Lena, that as they're getting jumped on themselves and
almost
get away.
An MKB on the Lena too.
Oh yeah,
This is so scary.
Oh, she missed the, she hit the illusion. She did not realize that was an illusion. They just quickly turn on her. What a bait play from FTM there.
Might be now, and you just hope for the best, and fortunately no one's going to see it yet.
Well, they're smoked. I wonder if they're just going to go right into the Roshan pit with this. No, it doesn't look like it.
It's a very quick
play.
spot.
But Liquid, yeah, has a good idea too.
They go in middle.
Going on middle lane. They do get the jump on Lena once again. Lena's going to get picked up off the bat. No, she pops, he goes to the last second. BKB from Mirko, but he's already at half life. He has to get the hell out of there. They do lose Lena. She has a buyback though. She uses the hand of God coming out. GH will fall in the midst of the fight. Control. He got the Doom off, but he dies right after. Shadowfiend doesn't care. He's a right-clicking freaking machine. Witch Doctor keeping the distance there. Non-Grata will manage to live. Nobody dying on the side of FlytoMoon. Multiple buybacks on the side of Liquid. And you see Sand King confirming that sure enough, Roshan is up. And this is an easy Roshan kill. I mean, Liquid, if they want to defend this, they're coming over, but it's going to be so quick. They're not going to get here in time. There's the urn, just in case Aegis flying up the ledge. Aegis is picked up by Iceberg, though. The counter initiation from not going to the back lines. But Man's caught once again. Remember, that would be a dieback. He pops to BKB, though. Puts the LSA down. They are going to get the turn kill onto Sand King, it looks like, but they're hanging around long enough for now Silent to run in with the bear. The Savage Roar hitting a couple. BKB from Mirko, though. He's fine, however. Stun still work against it. The Entangle comes out as well. And they're going to lose Gyro most likely. Oh, no. Lone Druid actually got picked up in the midst of that, though. So Gyro does go down, but so does Lone Druid. Matama Man, he's still running away. He does not want to die again. Go back to that would be a dieback. Witch Doctor ends up falling to the Spear Breaker. Mind Control, double damage room is going to be able to take out Spear Breaker and run away, but they still have the Aegis, right?
They do have the Aegis up on Iceberg right now, and he is so scary.
They're just solid right now. They're just making the right plays and the right decisions and continuing to look very good. They gain a little bit of a net worth. Lone Druid, he's working on MPD himself. This is interesting though. Yeah, Matamba, they're going to find Lone Druid. 85 seconds, no buyback. That was just a heads up play from Matamba there.
I really don't know if FTM can just fight 5-on-5 straight up anymore because of how farmed the two cores are on Liquid. But they're gonna go for a smoke gank at least.
Yeah, Roshan's up, but they want to see about getting a pick off on Liquid first. Gyrocopter would be a perfect target to pick off. They get him 95 seconds, no buyback, and FTM finds the exact opening they need him. Matama Man going for the turn kill. Sand King, he pops a BKB with those right clicks, but Matama Man gets shredded a new one. He's dead for 2 minutes. He will buy back immediately, as will Night Stalker. But Iceberg, he's feeling like a god among men right now, and FTM, as a team, they know that this could be the end. Going Cutthroat. So this is the interesting decision though, FTM. Obviously they could have gone back for Roshan, but no, they want the melee racks at least at the top lane. Do they keep going is the question. They are going to rotate mid, it looks like.
I think it's a smart idea.
And by now, Liquid, again, they understand they're in the spot that those buildings are just melting away. And FTM has to be confident now he doesn't have a buyback. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The FTM does it so fast. If they just did it immediately.
But they don't know how close they are. And look at you. You don't have your heroes here. You do not have Spirit Breaker here yet.
Oh boy. Oh boy. He's going down on Grata. Just throws at the Sandstorm. Deactivate Portal Keys or Blink Tech if anything. And they do get the Aegis. Iceberg picks it up. The Refresher, I'm not sure who has it just yet, but anyways, here we go. Stun off the bat with the cast, bouncing back and forth. PKBs are going to be activated, but they're locking out Lone Druid in the midst of it with the Doom. Miracle, he's dying with the right click. This is Satanic Pop, though, keeping him alive for the time being. Iceberg man to fall with the Aegis proc, but no, he gets the kill first on Gyrocopter. Once again is staying dead, but teammates all around him are dead as well. Can he make a play from this? Spear Breaker buys back immediately, but no, they're going to lose the Shadow Fiend, and now he's dead for 100 seconds. As a result, Lone Druid doesn't have a buyback. You mentioned the bottom lane as well, being pushed in. Liquid, this is the best opening they're going to get, it feels like, in this game.
But now you definitely buy back on Shadowfiend. Maybe you don't. You see if they go for 2 Raxes maybe. I think you might give up 1 and see what happens from there. No, he's gonna buy back. We're not giving up 1.
Not even the tower at this point.
And they have vision. Whoa!
flying through. Spear Breaker, nope, cancels it immediately. There's backup for this Doom. Right next to them. In fact, you see the Lena and the Witch Doctor as well.
Oh, it bounced uphill.
Bounced uphill. Now they're really, okay, they're kind of initiating, going on a Doom. Shadowfiend still stood up, finally breaks though, and pops a BKB. Miracle in the mid, still flat and auto attacks. Getting hands on Satanic. Iceberg's getting low. Iceberg's gonna die. No, he pops season last second, but he's still dead. The hand of God sees him for now. The Hurricane Pike away. He's still trapped in there though. He's dead for 115 seconds. And now it's Liquid's turn to find the room. But Grata, he'll find the pick on Alita, and she's staying there for 128 seconds. Lone Druid though, he too is gonna fall. No buyback for him. Lanes are pushed up in FTM's favor, however. So they have that going for them, but a triple kill for Miracle in the midst of that. Those flat cannon auto attacks, and
Especially when it gave away, right? It bounced uphill on him. They knew somebody was there, and he tried to go in, and you're not going to beat. And he just buys the Divine Rapier. He sells an item, buys it. So the Shadow Fiend, they might just get Megas here, or they might try to end the game. I might like to go for the throne. Let's see.
There you go. They're going right. You're right. They're going right for tier 4. Sand King and Shen. What can they really do? The creeps are pushing bottom and top lanes in favor of FTM, but Sand King, he's just going to stun in, try to distract. They get the Ura again. They don't want to be distracted too much, though. No fear. Has that Ancient creep with him as well as he runs back into the fountain, but the Ancient's dying. That's going to do it. GG's even called here by Iceberg. Liquid's going to officially take game number 2, and as a result, to a third game. FlytoMoon, they had every chance possible, it felt like, but Liquid stands strong and takes the victory.
In this early stages, Miracle should get almost every last hit, but it's 4-1 versus 0-0 right now. Zeus obviously just gonna spam some lightning out.
Yeah, that's
what in the world?
No fear. Jeez, yeah, that was a little scary. The courier was actually running back to base, so clearly trying to go for a bit of a courier snipe there, but
this is, I'm sorry, just 2 denies on Zeus. Mind Control will get the kill up on Always Want to Fly, and that's is that the Battle Hunger, I want to say? Okay, I don't know, you're more struggling just a little bit, but you're getting a lot of tower damage, and look at this Doom. He is 1-0.
Yeah, he is not getting a lot out of this. No Fear is going to roll in, not connect, though, and now he's too deep. This time, I think he's dead. Yeah, Matoma Man will finish the job. That's a couple of these barrel rolls we've seen whiff here from No Fear, unfortunately. Middle lane. Iceberg is actually the one being harassed there. Earth Spirit in general, though, is a hero, actually. We aren't seeing a lot this event, Grant.
No, we're not. Silent just gets spun on
double
twice.
Spin.
And look at this. This might be another kill. 1 spin is all he needs. He might not even need it. The Battle Hunger is so much.
Another spin. Just needs 1 spin. Easy kill. Doesn't even need it. Gets the auto attack spin after. Double kill from Mind Control. This Axe pick proving its worth. Definitely. Iceberg, meanwhile, he'll go down to the middle lane. That's a rotation from GH.
You do. You have the Zeus 27-8, but Morph has caught up at 22-5.
Yeah, he is catching up quickly here at the top lane. Again, Axe, I assume he's going to be looking to build into an early blink, and obviously he's at a pretty good rate at his time, too. Miracle, middle lane. He's looking to make a play on Zeus. Maledict's already up. That's a level 2 Maledict. Gets the final adaptive strike, and the kill on his Zeus is successful. Always Want to Fly. He TP'd in, and
that's nervous. Now Iceberg, once he gets that level 6, though, Miracle has to be careful, because you know a lot of these Morphlings, too, even in the late game, right, they like to go to 1 HP so they can just flask up, even at like 30 minutes, and you can't do that versus Zeus.
Soundguard is dead. No, it's just not going to matter. Yeah, Kuroki will get credit for the kill as the last take happens. But Matoma Man's also level 6 now as well, so that Exorcism going to start coming into play on top of everything else. Top lane, meanwhile, Silent, he's running away. The Battle Hunger replied. No Fear. Again, you can't really fight into this Axe Sand King. Axe, by the way, I saw him purchase the Vanguard already, and they want this kill on Phantom Lancer. No level 6 just yet, but it doesn't matter. He just simply auto-attacks him down for the kill. Meanwhile, Thundergod's Wrath will snipe out Witch Doctor at the bottom lane, but Nagrata, he just died. He resurrects, and he's dead again for a double kill of Matoma Man. Sand King? Can he Burrow Strike away?
The Battle Hunger
like speed.
Yep. Was going to toss it up and doesn't need to. Will just Solo's trying to, even last hits, they're tied up. 2 more denies. And this is right. He knows Thunder God's Wrath down, so he's allowed to do it. But you got to be, I wouldn't be surprised if we just saw a surprise Zeus kill on Morph, because he's doing like, I'm going to Fairy in a Flask.
Yeah.
Croaky should go down here.
I'm going to find him by himself, looking to perhaps get some vision down, maybe trying to roam in the middle lane, but ends up finding a kill on him. That's the second death on him. He happens to be the only 2 deaths so far. Phantom Lancer, he's died a couple of times. Oh, he can't get the ultimate off before he goes away. He's trying to juke out Silent. What a play. He goes to the right with the illusion. Mind Control bid on it initially. Now he realizes the mistake. He still has that Coaling Blade, and the slam dunk completes with the GH Burrow Strike. Things would change, right, as far as FTM in the lanes maybe, but they're so far, they're kind of still just doing the same thing, going back to the same lanes. Iceberg, as I say this, okay, he's just going to Shrine right here. Can they really make movement? And hold that thought, though, because Rubik top lane, another Coaling Blade kill. Iceberg TP's in, so Zeus is going to find himself at the top lane. Maybe this is the rotation. But is there really? Because
he might
he's
just
susceptible. I was going to say, I don't know if a Zeus top lane is...
No man on Mind Control is the only thing. He has Mangoes, though. Hello.
Call. Got it. Coaling Blade. No, Battle Hunger is just going to be applied. I don't think he has mana for the Coaling Blade now. Iceberg, though, still alive at the time. Oh, yes, he does. Coaling Blade will secure the kill. GH is still alive throughout this. The Sandstorm coming out. GH making the jukes. He cannot avoid the barrel roll, though. And I'm guessing at least he's going to die. In response, there's the Spirit Lance to finish the job. But still, absolute domination for Liquid. And we're only 9 minutes in so far. As he already has those 2 deaths. Look at this axe. A Vanguard Blink.
Pre 10 minutes?
Minutes, basically. At 9.5, we'll go 9:45, we'll say.
Back. Mind control the king of the off lane, and my god. And he's going to find one.
Oh, he's showing off the blink here. Oh, that's a little awkward. Didn't really pull him. He's ranged, so. Always want to fly, though. He's still dead. Double damage ruin on Miracle. That's 4 hits. Maledict will finish the job on his Zeus. And I'm just sitting here like almost shrugging like I don't have answers. I mean, I'm not the pro player after all. I don't think FTM has answers because really this feels like one of those games. It's a bit of an outdraft showing. Clearly the lanes were set up all to be victorious for Liquid.
My God.
It's going to be another kill at the top lane. This is just getting insanely at it. This has to be the most one-sided game we've had so far this event.
They want that Zeus for sure. Rubik, sure, it'd be a nice kill. Oh, please. One of the most satisfying things in this game is dunking the courier, so I hope we see it at least once. It does instantly kill it. You don't get the refresh, but see you later, Zeus.
Got him. Rubik, not much you can do here. He'll lift up, but that the exorcism is still doing the work. And Iceberg, he's definitely dead. Just a matter of time. He throws out the Thunder God's Wrath, so screw it. Might as well deal some damage as I die right here. But they also killed Rubik. You obviously have Miracle in the area, too.
They won all their lanes, and not only after, I mean, the laning phase crumbled at like 7 minutes in, but Liquid made all the better movements. There's been, what, all 3, just 2 deaths on Kuroki, I think? Like, not even deaths on the core now. Look at this. See you later, Doom.
Yeah, no fear throws out the boulder smash. It's just not going to matter. And no Coaling Blade even needed right there.
The tier 2 towers down there. This is insane.
You got to kind of wonder, you know, the question I brought up here, Grant, at the end of the last game for FTM was they were up 2 sets of racks. It seemed like they were going to be on their way to a possible victory. Miracle, by the way, taking over Earthspear. That's fun.
Remember, didn't he played Earthspear in the officials for Liquid for a bit, if I remember, like 1 or 2 games. So, you know, he's back. He's back.
He can play any hero, man. Let's be honest.
There's a blink on GH.
But the mindset of FTM, you really got to wonder, you know, is that part of what we're seeing right here? Like, but at the same time, were they really doing anything wrong necessarily? That
I think once you get Aether Lens into Nimbus, Aghanims, you're going to be in a good spot.
I was actually having an interesting discussion earlier with Kyle about Zeus, because he happened to be in the earlier series, I believe, as well as, that courier so close. As far as the item build on the hero, the item axe specifically, and he was suggesting, I mean, seeing an axe 4th, 5th item is okay, but you really do need those regen-based items for Zeus early on. Things like the Aether Lens, even a Kaya, you know, the Forest at whatever, because he just wants to spam out those tools, and then eventually the Axe is definitely something you look to get. But there's a big fight breaking out here in the middle lane. Witch Doctor's going to melt, but they get 2 counter kills initially, and they're going for a 3rd. Epicenter even used from GH. Probably not necessary, but that's going to be a nice transition in a good old Roshan and a free kill.
Tried to help out, and all they get is a Kuroki. And now they lose a Roche 15 minutes in. And that's a hood on Death Prophet as well. You saw, he took the 12% magic resist talent over the 50 damage, which, I mean, you do that in some cases, but now GH versus Iceberg.
You are facing off against a Zeus especially, so yeah, it definitely makes sense. And Hood of Defiance, it's a great kind of tempo item in itself, a casual hood. GH lives, by the way. And Iceberg wants to finish him, but cannot get in range to do so. Mind Control will lock him down in place, and another slam dunk for him. 10-1-5 here on this Axon.
Because they break the trees as you see with the Doppel and can't really TP there. But they're going to come all the way behind.
Well, I was going to ask, as a matter of fact, do they really even care? But they are flanking.
Are they going to take the Eastern? I was about to say, do they want to give away their position?
They did have vision there, did FTM. Yeah, you see them pinging, they're like, oh crap, they're coming. Mind Control, kind of the blind jump right there that we saw. Out comes Thunder God's Wrath initially. Doppelganger down onto the ledge, but GH with a big epicenter from behind. The barrel strike hitting 2. No Fear does get the magnetize off, though. Silent sitting on top of Witch Doctor in the back lines. At least gets him taken out, but Mind Control, he's spinning like a freaking spinning machine or something. He's going to be stunned right there. Might as well fly. And actually will go down himself. But Tubman Man trying to run down Zeus, and Miracle will wait for him through to take him out in the end. A 4 for 2. Looks like that's what we're going to see ultimately as Phantom Lancer. The Zeus almost doesn't feel like a hero at this point. It's double pipe, casual hoods on other heroes. His damage, even Thunder God's Wrath, even with the Veil, is just so minimal.
It really is. Now, GH, this is the thing, right? He's kind of farming by himself. There's some people behind him. It's Kuroki.
Well, GH does Burrow Strike through, and the Burrow Strike was stolen, I believe, from Rubik. Yes, it has that to make a play. Mind control. However, he gets on top of Doom, taunts him up, and ultimately secures the kill. The Death Ward damage coming through. BKB activated by Death Prophet. He's just running after Rubik. Zeus is going to be bursted down. There's that shotgun burst we're talking about. Miracle took over the Zeus as we saw too, so even more magic damage for him to work with. The Slam Dunk, aka the Culling Blade, to take out Rubik. Buyback from Zeus, you pretty much have to. In this case, Silent will keep his distance from the back lines.
Will go down, and you have the ghosts up on Death Prophet. This might be where you just push, take at least a Rax, and if they go good game, they do. If not, you just push another lane.
For the sake of conversation, I understand you know this game, but you pointed out right there with the whole Zeus scouting with his ultimate.
I mean, versus Sand King Axe, it's great, right? Like, if you know Liquid's going to go in, you can stop their blink super easy with that initiation, obviously. That's good right here, and well, let's just go in. That's a level 20 Miracle, 25 minutes. Yeah, absolutely nothing. Maybe some Fade Bolt spam, that's about all they can do.
Oh, Miracle, he's found a kill. So much for Fade Bolt spam. Hero's dead, 30 seconds. So, tower's gone. And worst case, Miracle does have the Aegis, but Pipe, at least number 1, going to be used there. And the Exorcism dwindling down the melee racks.
I see the blocking the lance. Feels good. Can't get those illusions up.
Another shotgun in 3 seconds. Magnetize put down. No Furies. I had a couple of big ones of those. BKB activated by Miracle, though. We'll finish off Doom. The Doomlings spawn. Down goes Earth Spirit. Doom himself bites back, as does Earth Spirit immediately, but it's just them and the Phantom Lance here. I was going to say, this Liquid just simply go tier 4 at this point. I mean, they're kind of having fun with it. They're going to catch the Phantom Lance to look to burst him down as well. And yes, indeed, he is dead for now. 50 seconds. No buybacks. About the course, GG's are called. It was just a matter of time.
Oh my, that was... And there's, I mean, we pretty much said everything during the game. It was just a complete domination. The only little thing we were talking about was that Morphling versus the Zeus middle, where the Zeus was dominating pretty hard. Obviously, the other 2 lanes were losing horribly. I kind of want to hear what, like,